Hello. Making my last video took a long time because I had to fill everything with images. So for this one I decided to film myself so I have some more footage to work with. I basically just want to see if it's possible to make a video in any kind of sustainable way. This is an experiment. I have no intention to entertain anybody. I'm basically only doing this because I promised a Japanese hedgehog to start making videos. That's a callback to my first video. You should watch it. Now here's the catch. I don't have the personality for this. I don't feel comfortable on camera. That's why I decided to put on this cosmetic face mask. Kind of like a moisturizing layer between me and the camera, which makes me feel a bit more at ease. I hope it makes you feel comfortable as well. In fact, I think it's the only way for us all to feel comfortable. It's also an incentive to get this done quickly because I want to get this off my face. In fact, I think if you leave it on too long and then peel it off, you're going to peel off your facial skin and then I'll be left with nothing but a skull for a face. And I don't want that. I will also review this mask at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to pretend you're a person who doesn't know my work, that maybe someone mailed this video to you in an envelope, in which case I live in Berlin, I make graphic novels. That's my introduction. Why don't you follow me on Instagram at LucasU? Here's what's going to happen today. There's going to be 3 segments. In the first segment, I'm going to be reviewing one of my own drawings, so you get a better idea of what I do. In the second segment, I'll watch and react to some funny fail compilations, some more relatable content, if you will, in case this whole art thing isn't for you. And then in the last segment, I'll review this thing on my face, and then I'll be out of here. Does that sound like fun? Part 1 drawing review. Now let's see, I drew this in 2020, I don't know. I'll look at each element in here and give it a score. My rating system will be gemstones, with a total of 10 gemstones that can be awarded. Why gemstones? Because gemstones are pretty and they relate to the central motif in here, which is a Himalayan saltstone lamp. I have one of those, so that's 8 gemstones. We have a bust of David, 6 points for vaporwave aesthetics. Gemstones, 6 gemstones. I have 3 friends named David, so that's 9 gemstones. How many friends named David do you have? We have a room fountain. Who doesn't like a good room fountain? So relaxing. That's 8 points right there. We have an anime figurine. I don't know, 2 points, because I don't know who that is. If you know who this is, why don't you go to the kitchen and tell your mom who you're still living with? Then we have a skull pot. I'm gonna say 5 points, because Mom, I'm recording. 5 gemstones, maybe 6. 1 bonus point for being spooky. Gemstone, spooky gemstones. We have a Chinese dragon. We're in the year of the dragon right now, so that's 10 gemstones right there. And oh, will you look at that, a hidden picture of a cat. 6 gemstones, maybe 3. Cut in half because it's partly obscured by this plant, which I'm gonna give, I don't know, 5 gemstones. It's a good enough plant. E-cigarette. I love to smoke. I don't smoke anymore, but when I did, I loved every second of it. If you ever get the chance to smoke, you should do it, in my opinion. So that's 9 points. Gemstones. 10 gemstones. Next to that, we have a coral. How do you say that? Coral. Dean Coral. Dean Coral was a serial killer. You should look him up. Let's look him up together. Dean Arnold Coral was an American serial killer and I'm not gonna read all of that. Who murdered a minimum of 28 teenage boys and young men. So that's 28 gemstones. That is 1 gemstone, because I don't condone murder. Official, that's my official stance. And that brings us to a total of 62 gemstones. And that concludes this segment. Next up, fail compilation review. I understand we have something lined up here. Let's take a look. Part 3 mask review. I feel naked now. I'm gonna pixelate this. I think you're supposed to wash your face and then review it, but I don't have time for that, so I guess I feel moisturized. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like a teenage boy ready to take on his destiny. I feel 7 gemstones. I feel 4 gemstones, honestly. It was pretty uncomfortable to wear and was kind of falling off this whole time there. And that's it. That's content. Well, I think we all learned something today. If you want to make a video about your work and moisturize your face at the same time, you can do it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone tell you anything. Be like Dean Coral. I guess if I upload this, that means the experiment was a success and I'll be making at least 1 more of these videos. So, yeah. Bye.